What is this? It's absorbing my sand.
What is this power? Could it be? Mangekyo Sharingan.
What are those black spheres? Sarada Uchiha's ability? There are at least 4 of them.
All this time I kept my eyes closed, not even realizing that by doing so, I was denying my own strength.
My body, it's floating.
I thought my feelings were a weakness that kept me from growing.
She's too dangerous for us. Let's stop you here!
Now I accept my feelings and the power they give me.
Can't move. Such strong pull.
Mangekyo Sharingan, Ohirume.
The animation you saw at the beginning of this video was created based on the Boruto manga. And yes, these events directly correspond to what we will see in Season 2 of the anime. So let's dive in and break down exactly what you just witnessed. This technique is called Ohirume, and it's the unique power of Sarada's right eye. This girl can create giant spheres that look like a black sun, massive orbs with their own gravity field, and even something like a solar corona that can unleash coronal mass ejections. Visually, it's like watching violent streams of lava bursting outward from the surface of the sun. But in Sarada's case, her black sphere does exactly that, but under her full control. She can use this magma-like energy to bind and trap her target, and thanks to the gravitational pull of her sphere, she's able to repel incoming attacks, or pull them toward her black sun to absorb them. But that's not all. Sarada can also trigger a supernova-like explosion with her sphere. As you probably know, stars can explode at the end of their life cycle, and Sarada's sphere can do something similar, unleashing devastating area-wide damage. In the manga, we've seen her summon up to 4 suns, but if you pay close attention, the pattern in her eye when she activates Ohirume shows 8 triangles, which hints that she could potentially create 8 of these spheres in total. Right now, it's still unknown just how massive these spheres can grow, or whether she can heat them up to actual solar temperatures. After all, Ohirume is one of the names, or possibly even a title, of the Sun Goddess Amaterasu in Japanese mythology. Now let's connect this to the anime. The name Amaterasu should ring a bell for longtime Naruto fans. In the original series, Amaterasu was that black flame technique, known for burning anything and everything in its path. But Sarada's black sun feels like an evolution of that ability. While Sasuke used the technique in its raw form, Sarada's taken it to the next level, creating an entire sun-like sphere. So yeah, you could say this is the evolution of the Amaterasu. At first, this sphere gave off serious black hole vibes, especially because it appeared to absorb everything. But looking closer, especially with the manga references, it's more accurate to call it a black sun, especially since the technique is literally named after the sun goddess. Still, could Sarada's technique eventually become a true black hole? I think many people know that our real-life sun doesn't have enough mass to collapse into a black hole. It's physically impossible. But if a star starts pulling in matter from its surroundings, increasing its mass, and reaches a certain threshold, it can eventually go supernova and then collapse into a black hole. And we already know that Sarada's black sun can absorb matter, and we've seen that she has some degree of control over its mass and density. So, could she scale it up in the future? Possibly. What we're seeing right now could be just phase 1 of what Ohirume will eventually become. I, for one, am really excited to see the full evolution of Sarada's black sun. Another thing to remember, Ohirume has gravitational control, and strong enough gravity, it doesn't just affect space, it can also distort time, space, and even perception of reality itself, which opens the door for Sarada to have new abilities, from time-stopping powers to next-level genjutsu, or even resistance against mind-affecting abilities. Which brings me to another point. This might explain why Ida's omnipotence doesn't affect Sarada. At least that's what I'm hoping. I really want a solid, lore-based reason for that. Not just the theory that it's because she's in love with with an Otsutsuki, like many fans love to say. And when it comes to gravity-based abilities, this isn't something I'm making up, it's actual science. The authors of any works usually take inspiration from concepts that already exist, and in this case, it's no coincidence that the technique is named after the Sun Goddess. Thanks to just this one Black Sun ability, Sarada is already incredibly powerful, with a future potential that could even include the ability to create a real black hole. But let's be clear, Ohirume right now is not a black hole, it's a black sun. And I was wrong in my last video when I referred to it as a black hole, and all because it is very similar in principle of operation. But after rereading the manga chapters, I realized that it is the sun. And here's the crazy part, this is just the power of one single eye. Sarada is almost certainly going to unlock her Susanoo in the future, although, let's be real, Susanoo isn't nearly as invincible as it used to be in Naruto Shippuden. At this point in the story, just about every other character can break through it. So logically, there needs to be an evolution of Susanoo too, just like we've seen with Amaterasu evolving into this black sun form. It's just that its full potential has not yet been revealed. In my opinion, Sasuke's daughter currently holds the greatest potential in the plot, and let's not forget, even Kashinkoji, the guy who can literally see the future, hinted that Sarada's power would become the key to the battle against the Ten Tails. As for Boruto and Kawaki, that's a whole other topic, and we'll definitely cover them in the next video. So yeah, if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll be reading what you guys think about Sarada's potential and this whole Ohirume mystery. Thanks for watching, and as always, good luck everyone.